What are a couple of things you've learned about being captain that you want to share that you might give some advice to first time CEOs or first time managing directors based on what you've learned so far? What would you tell them?
I think you have to trust yourself. Um, the that syndrome is
Hmm.
so common
Yep.
for people in leadership roles to think, oh, I shouldn't be doing this, or I can't do this, or I don't know, or, who am I to say what the answer to that question is? And you're placed in the position that you're in because people believe in you or you believe in you. And you have to just trust yourself and make those hard calls and set up checks and balances and put things in place to, if you need consultation, you can get it. But at the end of the day, you trust yourself to know that you're making the right decisions.
I agree. If you could call the young lady coming out of CSU and tell her anything, looking back now, based on what you've learned in this early, you're still pretty young, by the way, but based on this early career,
Yeah.
what would you tell her anything based on what you know now?
I would tell her you can do big things. I I think I always envisioned coming out of college that I was not just, I mean, there's lots of people that are therapists and they're so good at it. And that's a
Yeah.
wonderful career for them. But I felt like I felt in my heart at that point that I was settling to just be a therapist
Yeah.
and do that for the rest of my life.
That would be like your dad just being a car salesman instead of an ownership dealer. Sure.
Exactly. Exactly. Yeah, it's in my blood. And so I get so fired up and passionate about injustices in the world.
Mhm.
And when I was providing therapy, it was wonderful and I enjoyed it. But at the same time, I was like, gosh, the system is so messed up. And if this person didn't have this stupid systemic barrier in their way, they
Mm.
could be successful. Like, how can I actually set people up for success by both empowering the individual and creating some change within the system? And
Mhm.
so I didn't believe in myself that I could create any large scale change or facilitate it in any way. And so I would say to myself, you can do big things.
If you think today's tip or guest interview can help someone you know, please share this with them. If you've enjoyed today's episode, please subscribe to our channel and hit the like button. If you're listening on YouTube, don't forget to hit that little bell next to the subscribe button so you can be notified when we release a new episode. Our show features entrepreneurs, business executives, and the stories behind how they got there, as well as daily tips on career advice and job interviews. You can visit riderflex.com to learn more about us and get information on the recruiting and consulting services we provide. Thanks so much for listening and have a great day.